Alright guys, what's going on? Back with another video for you guys. But before we get into the car, I just want to say thank you guys for everything that you've done. Thank you for liking, following, subscribing, sharing the videos if you are. Appreciate it, man. The numbers are showing right now. We're gaining new subscribers. For those who are new here, I believe I started a playlist. I started a playlist. So if you want to go check that videos of how it started out until now. Quite a few things have changed on this car and still in the process of changing more stuff. So if you guys like what you see, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, so today
we went to go pick the car up after a long, how long would you say?
it's probably been like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
They've had the car.
2 weeks, because then it was.
That's why there hasn't been any uploads.
So yeah, excuse the fact that you didn't see any uploads, because
yeah. There's a couple things that we picked up, parts that we picked up on the way too. So what I'm gonna do is, before we show you the car, I'm gonna let you guys know what we have. Take you over here. We've talked about it on the channel before. Finally gonna pull the trigger on it. Rear disc conversion. So I picked up the calipers, the rotors, the shield, the lines. Pretty much, I think if you guys are looking to do this on your vehicle, there's two ways of doing it. One, you could just go with the whole trailing arm with everything on it and do it that way. I'm not doing it that way with mine. I'm gonna get the bracket. I think it's a Cerberus bracket or Cerberus, whatever it's called. That's the route that I'm going. Excuse the rags and stuff. That's my stuff that I use to do the car. But yeah, the rear setup, like I was saying, doing the brackets. So all you have, I'll make a video of doing that. Even though there's couple out there that explains it very well. I'm still gonna do it for you guys, just for the ones that are following me. You guys can see it for yourself. So that's one thing we've done, that we've picked up along the way so far. Next thing that we've
well, we show them what it looks like. So this is something that we picked up right here. This is it right here. It's not completely fully installed yet.
Did pick up a 4-way harness for the seats that are in there. For those, the last video, which is doing really great, the EP3 seats, we purchased the harnesses for that seat, because for those who are trying to put the EP3 seats in your car, I believe I said it in the last video, if not, your seatbelt buckle will not work with the Civic seatbelt.
The factory seatbelt lock.
The factory seatbelt buckle that's on the seat will not work with your over-the-shoulder seatbelt. Your factory seatbelt will not work with the one that is on the EK or on the EP3 seat. But if you can somehow get yours from your factory seat to mount to the EP3, then you'll be good. You do not have to do this. I just did this because I removed the I did not swap mine over, so I went this route instead. So it is your choice if you want to do this or not. It's kind of dark in here, but if you guys can see this, they're already in here. And basically, I'll do a video going through it in the daytime. What I did was I ran it through my seatbelt. You guys know I have the brace in here. So we ran it through that, went down where the back seats were, and bolted it there. I think that's pretty much it as far as the interior that we did so far. I am gonna put just so you guys know, I am gonna put the interior back into this vehicle. I'm waiting right now to get my hands on all the parts. There's a car that I'm waiting on to get the parts from, so I can put them in here. I'm gonna get the actual original door panels, because these were the electric door panels, because this is the EX model and it had the electric windows and whatever, and it's converted now. I converted it to the manual windows, so I had to cut this part out. So I'm getting rid of these door panels and putting the manual door panels in here. So I'm just waiting on that. I'm putting the carpets back in, put the interior back in, put the back seat back in. I'm gonna do all that, clean it up inside here. So stay tuned for that video. Also, finally got my radio in for those. I don't know if I said that or not or showed it before, but I finally got my radio back in. So now, you know, I can drown out some of the turbo noises, which is cool and all, but yeah. Besides that, next huge announcement, as you guys can see. Yeah. The Weds are on the car. Finally. This is not the final what would I say? This is not the final
look of the car. Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it is the final look, but there's still more that I have to do, because I have to upgrade.
Where it's at right now, it's not going to be where it's at.
I have to upgrade the springs. I'm going stiffer springs. So I ordered the springs already. These ones are too soft, so switching these springs out. They do rub quite a bit over like huge speed bumps and whatever, but besides that, she rolls. You know, the issues that we were having before where the car wouldn't move at all, there is a small spacer. Yeah, got it aligned today also. It is higher than it was previously, so it is not. Boy, the camber on this thing. So I want you guys to guess in the comments, guess what the camber is in the front and in the rear. Let's see who gets it right. But yeah, got it aligned. I think it's the first time since I've had this car that excuse me. What?
That's not the first time you've got the car.
No, not aligned. I was gonna say this is the first time since I've had this car that the steering wheel has been straight. Yeah, it's been aligned multiple times. Like a couple videos back, I showed getting it aligned in the garage. We had it aligned in the garage. Now I took it to an actual shop and got it aligned, because I found somewhere that they could put lowered cars on theirs and get it aligned. So I did the 4-wheel alignment, which is awesome. I also installed my new tow kit in the rear, so those are installed, and probably go into a deeper detail on what had to be done to run these. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.